I think that was very much required, not for the sake of podcast, okay, that entire painting. It was required for the soul, is what I feel.
So,
Because I was so angry in the entire
I know.
process. Because you were trying to sabotage everything that I'm trying to draw on the canvas, and I am sabotaging everything that you have in your mind. So both are just drawing and drawing, not getting anywhere, and then of course thanks to the water.
Yeah, there's no bad art and good art. So anything you can draw, art is like your this thing, speech or dance or the way you talk, the way you live. Whatever you draw in canvas, it's your life. So it need not be perfect or need not be imitation of other people's work. You just draw your soul out, draw your art, and whatever comes, it is what it is. Cannot be Bob Ross. So that guy is Bob Ross because he's able to paint that thing because he experienced that kind of things. He sees world in that thing, a color, a scenery, or a landscape. If you make me stand in front of a landscape or a mountain, right, I won't see the mountain. I see people around it.
It's your orientation of
Yeah.
your existence, what you are leaning to see. You will see only what you want to see.
Yeah. If I tell you to make any decision, what goes inside your mind?
If you tell me to do a decision, oh my god, I really don't know what happens inside my body, my mind. I'm very impulsive, you know that, right? Very impulsive.
But I believe that there's certain things that certain voices tell that do that or not to do that.
Yeah, there is. Okay, to generalize it, I have an evil side and I have a very positive side. The positive side is too positive that can, just silence my entire wants and desires and tell to collaborate or accommodate other people.
Yeah, that's
That is
your.
one that never wins usually.
Is it you or the voices?
I never saw myself as a positive person.
Okay.
No, not like a positive negative thing, but I am very human, and to be human is to not just be filled with positive things. No, you have a lot of scars and you have a lot of faults within you, and it's good to make peace with it, not justify it, peace with it. Know that you are that,
Okay.
not telling that it is right. I know I am that, so I should do so many other things to nullify the effect of that side of my, existence. So I'm just trying to, I know I'm just trying to decorate what I'm telling it. But then again, I don't want to be harsh on myself for being who I am. I'm very crooked at times, very crooked. So that's why, I always relate a lot with BoJack Horseman. You are everything that you are. You are everything that you do. So that's how it is. BoJack Horseman. Oh, damn.
BoJack.
Did you relate to him?
I never that episode, right? If I start watching BoJack Horseman, it slows down time for me.
Okay.
Which I don't like.
Okay, you don't like.
I will be after watching one episode, I will be laying in my bed thinking about it. I don't want to do that.
It's very draining.
In other way, Attack on Titan doesn't do that. It will motivate me to do something. Go, lift dumbbell, run, fight with someone. Not
Yeah, exactly. The entire point of Attack on Titan and BoJack Horseman, they are two ends of a spectrum, completely opposites. Right. This one is going to speed you up. It's like two drugs, okay? One is going to slow you down, one is going to make you hyperactive. So it's that.
Just a quick note, ma'am is in season 4. Big season is yet to happen.
Oh my god, I'm mentally preparing myself. Sinking in.
We'll talk about it after you finish season 4.
Sinking
then we'll
in.
talk about the spectrums and all.
No, I still feel like, at least till what I've watched, because BoJack Horseman I know inside out.
BoJack Horseman is just, they are showing the part of his life, a pace of his life. Attack on Titan starts from the beginning.
Okay, again a note. Aniruddha has seen only 3 episodes.
Nothing. I keep seeing the shots and all.
Apart from that, I think my art made me very selfish and very arrogant. For you also, I believe it's the same.
I discovered art at 2 years back.
2 years back. Wow. Oh, what made you discover art? Were you bleeding?
No. 2 year back, right? Then I told my transformation and all, right? That gave me confidence that I can do anything. Anything in the sense, anything. I believe that within 1 month of tutorials, I can build rocket and fly it.
Oh my
Really?
That pumped up.
I was at top of the world and I had not a ego thing. I thought I achieved not everything, but I can do anything. So I always wanted to be artist, right? I wanted to paint because who doesn't want to paint?
Come on.
That the one day I just took a pen and not a pen and a paper, A4 sheet paper. Then I drew a circle probably. Then the circle, right? It looked like the face. Then I started with the ears and Then my first drawing was a click for me. That was a way scale up from where I started, what I expected out of me. So I thought, this is not that difficult. Then I started drawing.
So that point was everything, I guess.
Yeah,
That
for me,
first
right,
drawing.
I wanted to prove me right that I can do anything. So I started drawing, but started with that. Then at the end, when after 2 or 3 months, it became a part of me. Every time sleeping, we had also locked down, right? So morning I would wake up at 4 or 3 o'clock, start sketching, painting, and anything. Then I'll sleep at again 9 or 10, wake, workout again, start drawing. But drawing, that takes lot out of you. Once you draw or something, right, then for me it's like once I draw, then the entire day there's no other I have to do drawing itself. I cannot go out, I cannot talk with people. I can talk with people, that mood will be not there. It just slows down time again.
I like this one thing. I lack patience and consistency, and that tragedy I have converted into art.
I think you are consistent in certain things, like you read a lot, I think. So now I started.
Yeah. I do read that. That is too, I don't know why I read. Why do I read?
I think
I read to give meaning to how I am, I guess, most of the time. To give a, there should be a cause for a behavior, no? So I'm probably trying to find out why I am the way I am. I'm trying to get things from everywhere. Okay, this is this bias. Okay, that is this bias. So most of the books that I read are very psychologically oriented. The background is psychology, so.
Most of the books are like, I don't know, I read only few books. They tell that how to be this, how to be that.
Yeah, the problem with people is they always say, I'm not a reader, the problem there is you haven't picked the right book.
Yeah,
What I feel.
exactly.
It tells you what's wrong with you, but it doesn't tell you what to do about it. Right?
Yeah.
That's a problem. So for me, I didn't pick good books. I didn't pick the right books, but eventually I knew if I discover, I know I'll pick a good book somewhere, somehow. So if there are 10 books I try to read here and there, there'll be at least 2-3 things that are relevant for me. And there is something, it says, that your brain is like an attic and you have to choose what
Yeah.
furnitures you keep. So that's the thing. There are chances that if at all you take in unwanted information, there are chances that the required information or the information that is really essential for you may get erased, get
Yeah.
substituted. So I got to be very choosy of what I read from now on, at least. Cannot just fill in trash. So this is nice. I mean, at the phase at which we are as progressians right now, it's
Progressians.
so pumped up, right? I mean,
We don't
I'm
have.
anxious.
Yeah, we don't have any like niche. We do everything.
I'm very anxious. It gives me anxiety when I think of the things that we're doing. We're just everywhere doing everything. We're just trying to find out what we are, I guess. It's like, I know we are powerful, but I don't know what's our strength.
Because I think we are doing something new that there's no terminology for that. So we can't name it.
Oh, that's a nice way to see
Yeah,
it,
right.
right? Damn.
Yeah, we are doing something new so we cannot tell that what
It is.
it
because
is.
it never existed, right?
Yeah, so
we
there's
don't
no
know what's
name
the
for
name.
it.
True. Thanks.
We are taking part from every organization. Like we are doing documentaries, we are doing this community outreach, we are also catering students. There's no, I don't know
Holistic.
where it will funnel out. We'll build a country.
An island of our own.
Currency, who will be the god? God will be me.
Oh, please. You mean dog?
God. Can you contribute for a country? Imagine we are 10 people. One is me, one is you, and other 10 people. If I go naming that, it will be difficult.
Okay.
8 people are there.
Okay.
So how can you contribute so that you can sustain for a longer time?
I can be a adhesive. I can keep you people together. Is what I believe, of course. I need to keep my head together sometimes.
Yeah.
No, but then I think if at all you're talking about contribution, I can actually be the integral part that
You talk
cannot
about
skip.
basic.
You cannot skip me. I know you can't skip me. If at all you're used to my presence, you cannot skip me is what I feel.
Why?
Because I feel there's got to be someone, that 6 thinking hats, right?
Yeah, right.
Black hat
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that. There is one blue hat in it, which is going to be the MC, which is going to be the skeletal of the entire thing.
So you
And
believe
still,
that you are a...
I think I may be an adhesive which holds everything together in place. If at all we're distracted, hey, what are we doing? Get back to track.
I believe that's me.
Oh my
I'll
god.
change my mind.
Change your mind. No, I don't change people's mind. I just do what I do. It's up to you. That's you. That's you. What am I then?
No, you tell me. No, I want like basic. What can you do? It is.
I'm that firework which happens only during celebration time to give
If
you
you,
some kind of.
I think for you there should be a working holidays also. Sundays off, Saturdays
I
off.
get really drained because there's a lot happening.
Then we have to search where is Disha, where is Disha.
So that is true. That's true. I need a lot of motivation to be really frank. But once I'm motivated,
Yeah,
there is
right,
no
right,
stopping.
exactly.
There is like I can be more motivated than people who motivate me.
Yeah.
So that is the thing about
So
me all the time.
we can sit back. We can tell.
Yeah, you can just this is happening.
We need this house by tomorrow. We need this because we're gonna do a podcast. So then you'll do all
And
the
then rest
construction.
of the thing I'll do it. You should just give that key. Key code pin we say. So that's that. I can be more motivated than the people that motivate me. I'm
Okay,
sure of that. But
that-
again, it's like a validity, like a mobile charge. When it dies down, it's gone. Do you get motivated by motivating people?
That's very complicated question.
I
I know.
exactly what I was thinking right now.
For me, how right? I told right. I want to be God.
Okay.
Like not God, but I want people like.
Are you a control freak?
The
Some sort.
control freak.
It's a negative term. No,
Yeah.
it isn't.
No, I want certain things in certain way.
Control freak only.
Yeah, not everything.
Okay, even I'm a control freak.
Because right, whatever I do right, most of the things I put a lot of thought into it. You won't believe even this podcast right, I have thought like what will be after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. So if one part doesn't go as planned, right, it hurts me like entire
Oh,
sequence.
you get disturbed like that. I am the complete opposite of that. Entire podcast, even if it doesn't go as I planned, I'll be like, it's okay, something new came up. I'm that kind of person, and I think that is a blessing for me. I don't get disturbed very easily. I might get disturbed like for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, cry about it, be dramatic about it, and then I'm like, okay, fine, chalta hai.